And now, an article from The New Yorker from the 8th of May 1937 by Howard Brubaker. Of all things. Our compliments to the Supreme Court for an effective job of literary criticism. The justices have decided that the pamphlet which Herndon had on his person was not powerful enough to upset our form of government. Mr. Hamilton emerges from the great silence to tell us that the Republicans will henceforth be negative, positive, wise, patriotic and progressive. We gather that they will be willing to run the country again as soon as we prove ourselves worthy. As the happy hour draws near, everything is coronation in London, coronation stock market slump, coronation bus strike. Henry Ford figures somehow that the labour unions are in cahoots with the powerful New York financial interests. We'd love to hear Mr. Morgan sing Beautiful CIO. Beneath their brutal exteriors, New Yorkers are a lot of softies. This week, hundreds of our citizens are going way down to Kentucky to love dumb animals. Valera's constitution for the sovereign state of Air contains no mention of the country to the eastward. The two neighbours are not even on cussing terms anymore, it would almost seem. The military rulers of Japan were defeated in the recent election, but they have not resigned. They think it's better to ignore the whole matter, as if it were a digest poll. Herr Goebbels is distressed because German film audiences persist in laughing in the wrong place and vice versa. The government may have to establish mirth control. The New York Court of Appeals rules that it is not a crime to bring home liquor purchased in Connecticut. Since last November, the Nutmeg State has been considered a member of the Union in good standing.
When I say I hate men, the word I'm really looking for is fear. I fear all they have done to me, to her, or him. I fear their stare, their longing, their grip. I've grown to fear even their gentle words, their candor and care. For I've felt these things, this performance, this pretense, only defined that it's merely legal tender. I fear their love, how it possesses them, how it excuses or entitles them. I've grown to hate their love. How could I not? They thrust their heart into my hands, brazenly lay themselves bare, without even the thought, the dignity of fearing me back. Where, you could say, is the equality in that?
In the aisles of Lidl, approached a young person, working a shift and worried about my bag packing. Shelf stacker says, "Take what you have packed out of your bag and wait until you have paid the price, ma'am." "One is not amused, ma'am." Despite being one who usually corrects, I stand confused. I am not the queen, not even close, but the gender of me is set. I am female to this person.
Quels sont tes pronoms?
Fair.
你的人称代词是什么？
You can ask me my pronouns if I know what my pronouns are.
Erkek misin kadın mı?
Like just ask me my pronouns if I know what my pronouns are.
I'm alright, are you alright?
She, heard, he's prone now to being she, heard, and little. Can somebody turn that bloody racket on? 2017. Uni interview. Safe space, you think? Professor Robot says, I've never met a female Jacob before. He still hadn't. They still hadn't. He still hadn't. They still.
You're alright to be part of Jacob's
If you're expecting me to talk, it's actually the solo section now.
Now, you see the beautiful scale? If you are Greek, you do that with the whole Greek, the noble Greek of the antiquity. Isn't it already musical?